The popular girl Marcia Brady from the family-oriented sitcom The Brady Bunch was a strong teenage icon of the 70s. But Maureen McCormick, who portrayed that character, left quite a messy mark in the industry as a rebellious juvenile. She got the looks of a Barbie commercial model and the feisty attitude of a starlet. Her life was filled with intrigues and unwarranted controversies. Who would have thought she would leave nothing to the imagination as she made shocking revelations of the things that happened to her right after the show ended? Sit tight and make sure you're ready for these bombastic confessions. Dolled up to be a beauty queen. Maureen Denise McCormick was born to a teacher, Richard McCormick, and his wife Irene in downtown LA, California. She has 3 older brothers. The family has German and Irish descent and was raised in conservative Catholic teachings. No one foresaw that her innocent, humble beginnings surprisingly would turn into a whirlwind of success and struggles someday. As young as 6 years old, the little doll showed potential and won the Baby Miss San Fernando Valley title. The conglomerate toy company Mattel invited her to appear in numerous Chatty Cathy and Barbie doll commercials aired across the nation. She even lent her voice to Chatty Cathy, too. If ever you've tuned in to the hit rom-com sitcom Bewitched, she was also there. The young celebrity played little Endora. From then on, our child star appeared in other highly watched television shows such as The Farmer's Daughter, Honey West, My 3 Sons, and even I Dream of Jeannie. Despite the busy schedule, our teen star attended Taft High School located in Woodland Hills. Of course, she was a popular girl on campus. Marcia made Maureen famous. Then came her infamous role on television at age 13. The young actress got the role of Marcia Brady, described as a perfect girl with the looks, intelligence, and heart in one. She was the dreamboat of any teenage boy. But the character also wrestled with juvenile problems, high school difficulties, sibling rivalries, and some puppy love. Marcia is the eldest daughter of Mrs. Carroll from her former marriage before getting married to Mr. Brady. The Brady family is considered an unconventional blended family because of their setup. The parents have children from their former marriages. Mrs. Carroll has 2 other daughters, namely Jan, played by Eve Plum, and Cindy, played by Susan Olsen. The widowed Mr. Mike Brady, on the other hand, has 3 sons, namely Greg, played by Barry Williams, Peter, played by Christopher Knight, and Bobby, played by Mike Lookinland. They own a dog named Tiger, who died early in the season. The family also has a nosy housekeeper named Alice Nelson. Oftentimes, the charming cousin Oliver visits the family. The series, which aired from 1969 to 1974, aimed to show the struggle as well as the joy of bringing up a wholesome family, despite the differences of each member. Some critics of that era found it unrealistic and sometimes ludicrous to the expected conventional society of what a family is supposed to be. But this sitcom intended to show otherwise. The series didn't reach the ratings peak as hoped for, but it was recognized as a popular family-oriented show back in the day. And over the years, it had spin-offs and even films with the cast getting a reunion from time to time. Feeling nostalgic? Wait for more. The Bradys met their nightmare. Yet little did we all know that the entire production wasn't just worried about the show's ratings. They were also struggling with some of the members' attitudes. Marcia Brady was the picture-perfect alter ego of Maureen McCormick. The girl fought her inner battles against this image. In real life, she was far from being perfect. Sure, she started right, but when the teenage hormones kicked in, she unlocked her rebellious spirit. At some point, the actress abandoned her belief in the flawless image of her character and the Brady family. She believed that the character needed to evolve and face serious adolescent problems, just like what she was encountering in real life. To rebel against the show, the actress decided to wear a shirt, but with no undergarment. Of course, she was reprimanded by her superiors. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and stick around for a lot more about Maureen McCormick. Too much for puppy love affairs. Not only that, she also hooked up with her co-actor, Barry Williams, who played Greg, the eldest son. Barry Williams published his memoir, Growing Up Brady, I Was a Teenage Greg. From it, he revealed the young romance he had with his co-actor, Maureen McCormick. Fans of the show sparked great interest in this puppy love affair, yet the actors kept most of the details private. But throughout the years, this young celebrity indulged in casual love affairs while grappling with her medicinal overdose. Teenage pregnancy was a total taboo in her line of work. She wrestled with keeping her body in shape. Thus, she experienced bulimia. This eating disorder is a result of too much pressure in keeping one's weight. It would start with binge eating and then sudden fasting or vomiting thereafter. It's a very serious mental disposition that requires medical attention. The teenage star made decisions any woman would have normally regretted for the rest of her life. There was also a point in her life where she had severe family concerns. Her grandmother died and her mother fought a fatal illness. Fortunately, she was treated on time, but that was the lowest point in the actress's life, and it took its toll. All the struggles boiled up into depression. It all backfired. After the cancellation of the television series, our young actress submerged herself in using hypnotic substances and other recreational inclinations. She revealed it in her memoir years later. The actress stated that this period of life deeply affected her career and strained many of her relationships. She would go to auditions without a wink for days, and sometimes even under a recreational spell of her own doing. A producer warned her that such behavior might warrant a loss of work in the industry as an actress. With her delinquent behavior, she flunked the audition in Steven Spielberg's epic movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. The kind director gave her an orange as a symbol of dismissal and concern for her health instead of rebuking her. But at this point, her reputation was truly damaged. It doesn't end there. Yet she kept fighting to pick up the pieces. And there are people behind her back who still believed in her talents. The young starlet appeared in several other shows, such as in 1975, Happy Days, 1976, The Streets of San Francisco, and 1977, The Love Boat. She was also in 1978, Fantasy Island, and 1979, The Runaways. Because of her initial image of a perfectly innocent girl, she got the part of Wendy Darling in Peter Pan. It was for a stage production on tour in 1983. In 1985, the actor and songwriter, Michael Cummings, married Maureen McCormick. Finally, she found someone she can rely on for life and during her therapy. He supported her rehabilitation, even at the onset of many breakdown incidents such as her attempt to jump off the balcony. Her friends from the Brady Bunch cast also supported her healing, and in 1989 they bore a daughter named Michelle. She continued with her acting career even in the 90s and 2000s. In 1994, she went to Broadway for the stage musical Grease. You might have seen her in 1997 Teen Angel, 2000 Passions, and The Amanda Show. She also did a voiceover in Johnny Bravo and swayed her way as a contestant in Dancing with the Stars. Ever since she started her career in entertainment, she continued making record albums. The actress has appeared in more than 50 television shows and more than 20 films as of recent records. In 2008, she unraveled her life in the book, Here's the Story, Surviving Marcia Brady and Finding My True Voice. Surprisingly, it hit the bestseller list, and thus, this aging actress continued to receive more acting roles and television appearances in the succeeding years. The teen superstar grew up in the striking lights of Hollywood and aged with it despite all the bruises. The public saw the sweet, innocent girl smiling in front of the camera, but little did we know that the actress behind it was crying and crawling for some guidance. No wonder it wasn't easy for her to handle the pressure. No amount of fame nor fortune could heal the traces of mental disorientation she suffered. But it was her choices that led her to the point of no return. What are your thoughts regarding the life of this actress? Don't be afraid to share your comments. We always love hearing from you.